The 2024 season of the National Bible Quiz Championship is on. 54 churches from 12 universities will be competing at the 1/8 stage of the National Championship. In the land of gold, another intriguing battle for institutional championship was on at the University of Mines and Technology, UMaT. 9 churches battled for 3 spots in the National Championship. The first contest was between Assemblies of God Campus Ministry, AGCM, Deeper Life Fellowship, DLCF, and the Apostolic Church Students and Associates, APOSA. It was a battle of will and knowledge between Deeper Life and AGCM, with the two taking turns in the lead until the final round, with AGCM answering a riddle on the first clue to snatch the lead from DLCF and ultimately winning the contest.
This preamble goes to all teams. In the space of 40 seconds, AGCM, quoting 4, 2 verses each from Joshua, Judges, and Ruth.
Chapter 1, verse 8. Do not let this book of the law depart from your mouth, but meditate upon it day and night. Then see that you do what is in it, that you may be successful and your life may be prosperous. 1 verse 10. Joshua chapter 1 verse 10. Yeah, be strong and of good courage.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Be strong and of good courage.
I'm sorry. DLCF, quoting 4, 2 verses each from 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, and Ezra.
First Samuel chapter 2 verse 2. There is none holy as the Lord. There is none beside him, neither is there any rock like our God. First Samuel chapter 2.
And First Samuel chapter 2 verse 12. The sons of Hophni and Phinehas, the sons of Eli, were the sons of Belial. They knew not the Lord. And 2 Samuel.
So I'll give 1 point. APOSA, quoting 4, 2 verses each from 1 Kings, 2 Kings, and Esther. Okay, and that brings us to the end of round 1. Okay, so at the end of round 1, APOSA accumulated 4 points. AGCM accumulated 9 points. And DLCF is leading with 10 points. Round 2. This is the speed race. What is the meaning of the Greek word koinonia? DLCF.
Fellowship.
Fellowship is the right answer. In Numbers chapter 1, the Lord commanded a census for Israel. Which tribe had the highest count? AGCM.
Judah.
Judah is the right answer. Mention any 3 books of the New Testament with only 1 chapter. AGCM.
We have 2 John, 3 John, and Jude.
That is correct for 3 points. End of round 2. Here are the scores. APOSA accumulated 4 points. DLCF accumulated 21 points. And AGCM is now leading with 24 points. In the days of the book of Acts, the place of prayer in Philippi was a mountainside. True or false?
False.
False is the right answer. DLCF. In the days of the book of Acts, the place of prayer in Philippi was the sanctuary of the Libertines. True or false?
False.
False is the right answer. Apostle. In the days of the book of Acts, the place of prayer in Philippi was a riverside. True or false?
False.
False is incorrect. And that brings us to the end. Okay. At the end of the third round, here are the scores. Apostle accumulated 2 points. Please give it up to them. AGCM accumulated 28 points. And DLCF is leading with 29 points. We are 5 bold ladies born by the same AGCM.
Daughters of Zelophehad.
That is correct, for 5 points. So at the end of this contest, Apostle accumulated 2 points. DLCF accumulated 29 points. Winning this contest is AGCM with 33 points.
AGCM winning the contest made them the first team to qualify for the 2024 National Championship from UMaT. In the second contest of the UMaT Championship, Ghana Methodist Students Union, GAMSU, faced off against the National Union of Presbyterian Students, NBQ, and Christ Apostolic Students and Associates, CASA. The contest was a close one, with NBQ closing it out with a riddle answer in the final round to steer themselves 1 point away from CASA, who answered 3 riddles correctly.
Please listen carefully. Jesus used various methods to heal people throughout the Gospels. By a method, I am referring to a procedure which was used at least twice in Jesus' ministry. Gamsu, mention one.
Your faith has healed you.
Your faith. Come again.
Has healed you.
I'll give 2 points. Nubji, please mention one that hasn't been mentioned.
Healing by the touch of the hem of his garment.
That's correct. Gamsu, what is the name of the first city in which Paul preached?
Damascus.
Damascus is the right answer. Nubji, what is the name of the city from which Paul escaped in a basket?
Damascus.
Damascus is the right answer. And so at the end of round one, CASA had 2 points. Nubji had 11 points. And Gamsu is leading with 12 points. Name the sons which were born by the daughters of Lot and their respective descendants. Nubji.
The sons is Moab. Their descendants are the Moabites. and Ben Ami. Their descendants is the Ammonites.
That's correct. Paul, also called Saul, had a divine encounter which brought about his conversion. Mention the exact location where this incident happened. Nubji.
On the road to Damascus.
That is correct. In one of the temptations of Jesus recorded in Matthew and Luke, the tempter attempted to quote a scripture. Mention the exact location of the scripture where the tempter attempted to quote. Nubji.
Psalm 91, verse 11.
That is correct. At the end of the second round, here are the scores. Casa accumulated 3 points. Gamsu accumulated 10 points. And Nubji is leading with 18 points. On the day that Jacob had his encounter at Peniel, his favorite wife was with him. True or false?
True.
True is incorrect. Nubji. The order in which Jacob arranged his family the day he met Esau was the same order in which his family bowed before Esau. True or false?
False.
False is incorrect. At the end of round 3, here are the scores. Casa accumulated 12 points. Gamsu accumulated 18 points. And Nubji is leading with 19 points. The fourth round. In this round, there are 4 riddles. The first riddle. I am a very notable part of the creation story. I must say, I was created earlier than many creatures, but I was not immediately known. Until my unveiling, I was actually covered and submerged by all sorts of liquids. Every plant owes its direct origin and survival to me. In fact, every animal walking on the earth and even mankind owe their bodies to me. Who am I? The right answer is the earth. The second riddle. The second riddle. I am a natural disaster which was Casa.
The plague of hail.
That is correct. I am a man mentioned in all 4 Gospels. I am known to represent the fulfillment of an offering for one Azazel. In St. Luke's Gospel, I am revealed as a prisoner whose inmates committed murder during an insurrection. In typology, I am one of 2 animals that were chosen by the people for the people. Unlike the other who was killed for the people, I am the one who was left alone. Nubji.
Barabbas.
Barabbas is the right answer. The fourth and final riddle. I am an example of a venue for a house church or a house fellowship meeting. I am located in Jerusalem. I am known to have Gamsu.
Top of the building.
Casa.
The upper room.
The upper room is the right answer of this very interesting contest. Here are the scores. Gamsu accumulated 18 points. Kasa accumulated 21 points. Leading this contest is Noobsji with 22 points.
In the third contest, Pentecost Students and Associates Pensa locked horns with Global Evangelical Students and Associates Ministry GESAM and Campus Christian Fellowship CCF. GESAM led this fierce contest with 11 points after round 1, with Pensa closely marking with 10 points.
Preamble to all teams. GESAM, why did God refuse to give the land of Seir to the people of Israel?
Because he had already given it to Esau and his descendants as a possession.
That is correct. CCF. Why did God refuse to give the land of the Moabites to the people of Israel?
It is because
Okay, Pensa.
Because he has given it to Lot as a possession.
That is correct. Pensa, your major question. Why did God refuse to give the land of the Ammonites to the people of Israel?
Because he has given it to the sons of Lot as a possession.
It's correct. Sorry. At the end of the first round, CCF had 1 point. Pensa had 10 points. And GESAM is leading with 11 points.
At the end of round 2, Pensa overtook GESAM to secure a 2-point lead with 19 points. However, GESAM was able to cut the lead to 1 point at the end of round 3, which meant that the winner would be decided at the final round, the riddles. GESAM answered a riddle correctly, which took their score to 38 against Pensa's 36, a 2-point difference. But the story was far from over. Pensa, needing at least one riddle correct, answered 1 on the second clue to score 4 points. They won this contest with 40 points against GESAM's 38 and became the third team from UMaT to qualify for the 2024 National Championship.
The first question. Jezebel's husband, just like Herodias' husband, were both confronted by prophets concerning their sins. What are the names of the... GESAM.
Herodias' husband was John the Baptist, and Jezebel's husband was Nathan the prophet.
That's incorrect. Pensa.
Herodias' husband, Herodias' wife, that one was confronted by John the Baptist, and the second one was confronted by Elijah.
That is correct. The next question. Trace the genealogy of Abram or Abraham to Reu. GESAM.
Reu begot Serug. Serug begot Nahor. Nahor begot Terah. Terah begot Abram.
That's correct. The next question. How different is the name Abram from Abraham in GESAM?
Abram means exalted father. Abraham means father of many nations.
That's correct. Elim. Elim was one of the places Israel passed in the Exodus. Mention 2 unique attributes of the land of Elim. Pensa.
It was a land with 12 wells and 70 palm trees.
That's correct. So at the end of the second round, CCF accumulated 3 points. Gesam accumulated 17 points. And Pensa is leading with 19 points. Gesam. Even though Abimelech didn't die in his attempt to take Abraham's wife, a plague of barrenness came upon the people of Gerar for a season. True or false? True is the right answer. CCF. An element of desire for food contributed to Eve's decision to eat of the fruits of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. True or false?
True.
True is the right answer. Pensa. The Lord actually said to Hagar, I will multiply your descendants exceedingly, so that they shall not be counted for multitude. True or false?
With false.
False is incorrect. That brings us to the end of round 3. At the end of the third round, here are the scores. CCF accumulated 5 points. Gesam accumulated 35 points. And Pensa is leading with 36 points. I am a businesswoman who lived in a region in modern-day Europe. I am not a Jew by birth, but in my city, I am likely the first to have converted to the Christian faith. CCF.
Ruth.
Come again.
Ruth.
Ruth. That's incorrect. Pensa.
Lydia.
Lydia is the right answer. That brings us to the end of the contest. Here are the results. CCF accumulated 8 points. Gesam accumulated 38 points. Winning this contest is Pensa with 40 points. Congratulations to you.
The final contest of the day was between the winners of the 3 contests to determine the 2024 UMaT champion. Being a battle of 3 winners, it was expected to be a fierce battle between AGCM, NBQ, and Pensa. It was close, but Pensa stole the show, leading right from round 1 with a 9-point difference. Pensa finished the contest with 24 points against 18 points of AGCM, who managed 14 points.
Listen carefully. During the Exodus, the people of Israel defeated 2 Amorite kings and possessed their lands. AGCM. Mention the names of the 2 kings and their respective cities. Pensa.
Og, king of Bashan, and Sihon, king of Heshbon.
That is correct. NBQ. Mention the names of the locations where Israel battled with each of these Amorite kings. Pensa.
Og, they battled at Edrei, and Sihon, they battled at Jahax.
That is correct. Pensa, your major question. Mention A, the total number of cities Israel took from Og, and B, the principal description Moses gave of those cities.
The total number of cities were 60, and he said that all these cities were fortified up to heaven, their gates and bars and walls.
That is precisely correct. The following passage is an extract from Ephesians chapter 2. Fill in the blank spaces to complete the passage. AGCM. And you dash, who were dash, in which you once walked according to the course of this world, according to dash, the spirit who now works in the sons of disobedience. Okay, Pensa.
And you were dead in the trespasses and sins in which you once walked, following the course of the world, following the prince of the powers of the air, the spirit that is now at work in the sons of disobedience.
That's correct. That's correct. Nubji, among whom also we all once conducted ourselves in the dash, fulfilling dash, and were by nature dash, just as the others. For a bonus, Spencer.
Among whom we all once lived in the passions of our flesh, carrying out the desires of the body and the mind, and by nature children of wrath, like the rest of mankind.
That is correct. Pensa, your major question. But God, who is dash, because of his dash, even when we were dead in trespasses, made us dash. By grace you have been saved.
But God, being rich in mercy, because of the great love which he loved us, even when we were dead in our trespasses, made us alive together with Christ. By grace you have been saved through faith.
That is correct. 3 points.
Pensa UMaT is therefore the champion of the 2024 Interchurch Bible Quiz, University of Mines and Technology, and we expect to see more of them in the National Championship in September. This program was brought to you by the National Bible Quiz Project in partnership with the Bible Society of Ghana. For more information and sponsorship, kindly call 0531 454855 or 020 536 0313 or email nbqghana@gmail.com.
Keep watching Pen TV for more updates on the 2024 National Bible Quiz Championship.